Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am going to do a little bit of a different video today, something I'm very passionate about, and that is prevention. So I'm going to go on a little rant here, so this isn't my typical video. Let me start with a story. When I was 19, I was a lifeguard, and I was one of the lifeguards that was very strict. I always had my whistle and I was always blowing it at the regular kids that would come, and they would just cause trouble and almost get themselves hurt in the pool or almost get others hurt in the pool. And it got to the point where they would be on the opposite side of where I was at all times. And I thought to myself, Misty, you're not liked as a lifeguard. But at the same time, I'm like, yeah, but you don't want to have to save somebody from the bottom of the pool that got knocked out and is needing CPR. So from an early age, I was all about prevention. When it comes to sickness, I like to do everything that I can to stay healthy. If I'm out, I'm washing my hands. Not like a freak, but when I get in the car, I wash, sanitize my hands and my daughter's hands. And before we eat, we wash our hands. After we go to the bathroom, we wash our hands. When we're getting the sniffles, we take some supplements or essential oils or extra probiotic. We do things to boost our immune systems. And I am in the healthcare field. I'm a nurse. And as much as I love the healthcare system, and I think it's necessary, most of it is reactive. We have to do our part to be proactive and preventative. There are things that you can do to boost your immune system, to boost your child's immune system, to keep your family healthy. There are simple things you can do. When I was in nursing school, the drumbeat of a lot of the professors was hand washing is the best prevention. Something as simple as hand washing. And I think that, with the past year, 2020, with COVID, people became more aware of, if you have symptoms, stay home. With the masks, it was helping keep other sicknesses at bay. That's up for debate, but as from what I could tell, you didn't hear a lot about people getting sick, like colds and flus, things like that. I digress. So anyways, I was searching on YouTube, typing in the topic, how to prevent kids from being sick. And there wasn't a lot of activity. There weren't a lot of videos on that. But when I typed in sick kids, there were tons of YouTube channels and videos on day in the life of sick kids or seeing kids sick. And I'm like, why aren't there more videos on how to prevent kids from being sick? Yeah, they're petri dishes. Yeah, they don't always wash their hands. You can't control what they do in school. But if you start habits, like my daughter knows how to wash her hands. She knows how, when I spray the thieves sanitizer, she knows how to wash, and she washes the bag. Like, you can teach your kids how to keep themselves healthy. Teach them not to touch their face. things like that. And I just feel like so many people rely on the healthcare system. They rely on the doctors. Don't get me wrong, I am in the healthcare field. It's important. But what can we do before we have to go to the doctor? Before we have to go to the hospital? Like, so many people, the healthcare field is so overwhelmed. Like, what can we do to prevent our families from having to go to the doctor for colds and flus and respiratory viruses, things like that? Like, what can we do? There are things you can do. Take probiotics, wash your hands consistently, be vigilant about taking supplements, good supplements. You have to research. I love Young Living supplements. I'm starting to take some from a company called Amare, really loving those. Drugstore supplements, not the best quality, but you just have to look up for yourself. But I'm just saying, you have the power. You have so much more control than you think you do. You have so much more control than you think you do with your family's health, with your health. I'm so passionate about prevention. So do with it what you may. That's my rant. I'm tired of seeing families and individuals struggle and have bad habits and not take care of themselves, or only take care of themselves after the fact when they're on antibiotics, when they have to go to urgent care. We got to start doing something before. We got to start doing something before we have to go to the doctor. We have to be put on antibiotics. That's all reactionary. It puts a Band-Aid on the issue. I've seen my mother go to urgent care, I don't know, 10 times in the last year. Like, what is it going to take for people to realize that you can prevent so many of these things? Not everything. And I'm not saying I'm perfect with things. I'm just saying we can do more for our families and for ourselves in regards to our health. You can take your health into your own hands. So if you have any questions, or you want to try out any supplements or products from Young Living, this is what I love. my Young Living stuff. And starting with Amare, like, I'm just tired of seeing people struggle and let the circumstances around them control their lives. So anyways, that is it, and hope to see you soon.